why every time I sit down to record, they start blowing them damn leaves.
Caught me at the right time, baby. Oh, I was at the end. Made me feel like that.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So we are back with a makeup video, okay? And we're gonna be doing this cute natural look. It's so cute. It's so cute. You guys have really been wanting to know the tea on this Chanel Water Fresh Tint, and today is the day, okay? So we're actually doing a no makeup look, natural, whatever you want to call it, okay? Makeup look, but I'm going to be featuring this product. So if you want to see how I got this look, make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel, liking this video, and keep watching. Okay, honestly, I hope they stop with the leaf blowing. They've been doing it since 7 o'clock this morning, on and off. But let's move forward, you guys. So I know it's been a while, but I'm back and I'm better. We're gonna get back into these makeup tutorials and such. So I'm gonna just start by pulling my hair back because I'm not gonna keep flipping it to the side, okay? So this is the long-awaited, I guess you wanna call it, like, I know why you guys are here. You guys are here for the Chanel water tint, okay? But I had a video like this planned anyways, but it just so happened I found the perfect product for this look. So this is gonna be like my natural, like an actual natural makeup tutorial. When I say actual, I see a lot of makeup tutorials that are like natural, clean girl, this and that, and it's just like a glowy, dewy mess. I don't like that. I want to look like this, but better. You see how my skin is quenched, it's hydrated, it's a little blemish, you know what I'm saying? So we're trying to give this but flawless. So that's what I'm aiming for. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. Sometime when I do this look, I will actually skip the brow part, which makes it look more natural. But maybe today I want brows, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows off camera and I will be right back. Okay, so my brows are done. You can do your brows however you like. You don't have to do them for this look, like I said. If you don't do your brows, it actually looks a little bit more on the natural side, but to each his own. So I'm gonna move forward to the face. So skin prep is very important for this because you really want that skin but better kind of look. So it's very important to do your skincare routine. Start with a clean face, hydrate, moisturize, use your serums, do everything that you need to do before applying, you know, the stuff on your face, okay? So I did moisturize a few hours ago, but I personally like to freshly moisturize before putting on my makeup again. So I'm gonna go in with the Belief, can we see this? It's white, so you're probably not gonna see. But this is the Belief Aqua Bomb moisturizer, and I like using this because it is a gel moisturizer, which means it's water-based, and the product that I'm using today is water-based. So you want to use something that's similar to the product that's going on your face. I would highly recommend using a water-based moisturizer or an oil-free moisturizer so that you can get the best wear out of this look. Also, for my oily girls, water-based or again oil-free is going to be the best kind of moisturizer for your skin, but you need to moisturize. Moisturize is important. It is very important. Why can't I talk today? It is very important. I do not care how oily you get or how oily you think you are. Moisturize your face. So I really do like wearing this moisturizer during the day or under makeup. I do rotate, but for the most part, just this helps with the longevity of the look, okay? So priming is optional with this look because it's such a quick look, but also it takes 10 seconds to prime and it helps with the longevity of your makeup. So I'm going to be using the NYX Plump It Right Back primer. I love this stuff so much. This is not talked about enough. I feel like this is a Milk Hydro Grip dupe, but better. This has more skin care benefits to it. It has electrolytes. It just plumps the face up, helps my makeup go on smooth, but like it's tacky at the same time. So I'm going to use like 2 pumps of that. Ooh, dropping things. And just apply that all over. And I do like to apply my moisturizers and primers after I've done my brows. Whenever I do it before, the brow pencil just does not stick. It's slipping and sliding, and it is just a hot mess, guys. So for my base, and I say that because I'm not sure if this is a foundation or not. but whatever. This is the Chanel Water Fresh Tint, and I'm in the shade Deep. So do you guys see how that looks? It looks so weird, right? It looks actually kind of gross. It looks like old makeup, but it is literally like a watery kind of moisturizer with little particles in it. I'm gonna get a little closer so you guys can see. So this is what it's gonna look like when you pump it out, just a watery mess. And it has little like particles in it, like particles, minerals, or I don't know what it is. And when you blend it out, it just blends seamlessly into the skin. So it is gonna look watery, and it's gonna look like it doesn't have any kind of coverage or anything going on, but baby, the finished result, chef's kiss. So it does come with a brush as well, but I just feel like this is kind of childish. I would prefer to use a real brush. It's gonna be faster anyway, because like trying to get this, and like it's a good concept, but like just give me a real brush, please. So this is the Morphe oh my gosh, Elemental P M439 brush. Okay, I use this all the time, so that's what I'm going to be using. So I'm going to do 2 pumps of this, and again, very watery, very slippy and slidey. This is not a product that I would typically grab for, but baby, it's like magic in a bottle. So I'm gonna just go ahead and take that and just put that all over my face. And this is one of those products where you literally have to just trust the process, because it doesn't look like anything when you're putting it on, and the way it settles into the skin is just so nice. So I will say, they could work on the shade range, but what's new is Chanel, you know, don't expect much from that. But they do have, I think, 2 shades after the Deep. But again, it's a very, very light coverage, and it's a tint. So it doesn't need to be a dead-on match. It's just kind of evening out your skin tone. So just, you know, blend it in, pat it in. And it feels so refreshing on the skin. It feels like you're putting on like hyaluronic acid. It's just like moisturizing your face. So I do 2 pumps, right? And I just kind of like even it out, and I let it sit on my face for about a minute or so, and then I will add another pump just to even it out. But already you can see my skin just looks more even. It's not a full coverage look, you guys. It's not going to cover everything, but y'all gonna see at the end. Y'all gonna see. It's doing something. It's just bringing warmness to my skin. Warmth to my skin, and it's just creating like this nice even veil, and you do not feel anything on your skin at all. Okay, when I say at all, I mean at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and add 1 more pump. Again, it's a thick pump, you know, it gets the job done. And I'm just gonna focus this on like my cheek area, because again, this is not a full coverage look, but I'm still trying to look good. Okay, and I'm just gonna pat that on. It's a very confusing product, because it really seems like it's just not doing anything, that you're just putting like moisturizer on your face, but like when you finish your makeup, what? Okay, so boom, we're done with that. I feel like if my skin was flawless, I didn't have like blemishes, this would give. It would absolutely give. So on to the next step, I'm gonna be concealing. So this is a no makeup look. So I'm gonna be adding concealer. You guys get on me all the time about when I do looks like this and add concealer. Are you here to see makeup or not? I just wanna know. I wanna know. So I'm gonna be using the Dior Backstage concealer in 5W. I have been obsessed with this concealer. Like, when I say obsessed, I mean obsessed, darling. It is so good. And when I do looks like this, I tend to do more concealer than I normally would, or like the placement of it is different, because I've noticed just adding concealer right under your eyes when you don't have a full coverage look looks weird. So it's just all about balance and placement. So I definitely apply a little bit more spread than I typically have been doing. So I'm just gonna add it to the center of my face. And before I blend out my concealer, I'm gonna take my Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. This is the vitamin C one. It has like cactus flower water, whatever that is. And I'm just gonna spray it all over. And I like to do this step because it helps with the longevity of whatever makeup I'm wearing, and especially since we're wearing a lighter product today, it's probably literally gonna evaporate. So your best bet is to just lock it in as much as you can. So I'm gonna take my sponge that's literally like chewed up, like it's kind of embarrassing, but a sponge, and I'm just gonna blend this out. So before I set that under eye, I'm gonna go in with a few cream products. These next two steps are optional, but I like this kind of look when I'm wearing my makeup, no makeup looks. I'm gonna start off with a cream blush. This is by Rare Beauty in the shade Grace, and I apply that to the high points of my face. It's just gonna add color and kind of lift my face, so I don't look so like, I don't know, just so I look lifted. I don't know, and I have color to my face. And I'm gonna go on with a contour or bronze stick. You can use whatever you want. Rare Beauty has a good one. Maybe I should use that one actually. Hold on. Okay, so perfect. I'm gonna use the Rare Beauty bronze stick versus like a contour stick, which is gonna be darker if I put the two next to each other. You guys see that's the bronze stick and that's the contour stick. We want it to be very soft. And I'm not gonna be using a lot of powders today like I normally do. So yeah, I gotta be very wise with my color choices. So I'm just gonna blend this out really quick. You know what? Why am I using this brush? I'm lying to you guys. I'm using the sponge. I like to use a sponge, and please do not let this sit on your face like I just did. Why did I do that? Baby, this is not concealer. So I'm just gonna place that. Looking very flushed and blushed. And then I'm gonna take my Rare Beauty bronze stick in the shade Full of Life. I think this is the second to darkest shade. And I'm gonna apply that right underneath the blush. You guys see that? I actually really like this, but I don't like it on my full coverage days because it's too warm. You can't really see it. It works really good with this kind of look. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out. I could use a brush, but I mean the sponge, but I don't want this to get too crazy, so I'm just gonna use this. And it just is bringing warmth and depth to the skin without doing too much. Like that looks so pretty. Again, I like a more skin-like melted look instead of like a super shimmery look. I feel like a lot of people just put on a bunch of glowiness and make their face look wet and call it natural. That's not really natural. I mean, neither is this blush, but y'all get where I'm going with this. So I just blend this out and it looks so good. Y'all need this bronzer stick. I'm just gonna put the extra on my forehead, and I guess I can do a little bit on my nose. I actually never contour my nose when I do this look. You guys know I love contouring my nose, but I never do. Well, I really like this product a lot. So before I set my under eye, I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out and make sure it's not creasing, because that is not cute. So to set my under eye, I'm gonna go in with my Pat McGrath powders, and I'm gonna be mixing medium 3 and light medium 2 because light medium is just too light for this kind of look, and then medium 3 is too dark. So the two, oh wow, that's a lot. The two mixed together are perfect for me personally, but I picked this powder because it's a very, very finely milled powder. It's not too heavy and it melts into the skin like second skin. And I'm gonna go ahead and go into my little mixture, and I'm gonna press that under my eyes. I really like this Pat McGrath powder for my more natural days. I honestly haven't tried anything else like it for this kind of look. I don't gravitate towards this often, but when I want a specific look, this definitely gets the job done. You see how it like set everything, but it's not overly matte. It just works really, really good. And I'm just gonna get rid of those shiny areas because girl, you are gonna get shiny throughout the day. Not necessarily oily, but you will get shiny. And I like to just press that in my brows because I'm obsessed with setting my brows now, but I don't want to overset my brows because then I'm gonna look crazy. So we're just gonna go like this. And actually, I want to put a little bit of this bronzer on my eye. because I'm not doing any kind of shadow today. And I hate when my eyes are bare. Let me know if you feel the same way. I do not like when my eyes are just bare. Nothing on it. I feel like I need bronzer or blush or something on my eyelids. So I'm just going to put that and just kind of blend it out. So for this video, I did switch it up a little bit. I'm using more cream products, but when I first showed you guys this look on Instagram, I used powder bronzer and powder blush, but I just feel like it just melts into the skin a lot better when it's cream. So to each his own. Again, you know your skin type. Choose products that are going to work for you. Either or works for me, but I do really like how the cream looks. We're about to bring it up a notch, okay? So I'm gonna go in with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deep, and I'm just gonna set that all in place. In order to have your makeup last long, you're gonna have to do layers. Even if you're doing a very simple look, a very fast look, it's just best to lock in everything so that you can have the best wear out of your products. So I'm just gonna press that in, and it's gonna give me a really soft look, but not a matte look. Because if I use any other powder, oh baby, it will be matte. So this is the side with powder. You guys see it looks a little bit more together, more polished. And then this side, you can see a little bit more texture. You can see like my shiny spots. So the powder is gonna be your best friend. And this is not even really technically a powder, I guess, but whatever it is, it works. So you could use this or the Sephora Micro Smooth. Either or will do you good. And I would just like to add, if I was not talking to you guys and explaining all this would take me 10 minutes tops. Like tops 10 minutes. I do not take long on this look. That's why I've really been gravitating towards this look. I literally love it so much. So this is it, you guys. This is the face. This is the face, and it looks so good. You see, even with the powder, it just, it looks so good. And it just looks so like velvety and skin-like. It doesn't look super harsh. It doesn't have a lot of texture. Like, it just looks so good. So I'm gonna lock that in again with my Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. Spray again. So at this point, you can do whatever you would like. Well, you can do whatever you want, period. But you can do lashes, you can do a bold lip, you can do whatever works for you. Personally, when I do this, I feel like mascara is the best way to go. So I use the Laura Mercier Caviar Volume. I really like this mascara a lot. So I'm gonna use this. I feel like whenever I put on lashes with this kind of look, it just takes away from it, and it just starts to look, it just doesn't look good on me. I haven't found like the perfect wispy or natural lash that I like on myself, so I just stick with mascara. When I wear this look back to back, it makes me want lash extensions, because I know if I had lash extensions, it would look so good with this, but I'm not about that life. I heard the One Size mascara is really good too. My next Sephora trip, I would definitely be picking that up. And also for lips, I keep it very simple. I don't do liner. I typically will use like a lip balm like my Laneige, or I will use a Fenty Gloss, any of them. So this one is Sweet Mouth, and I just like to put it on the lips, guys. Like, less is more, I promise. Because when I start putting on liner and stuff, it's just too much. My face looks so good. Do you see what I mean? Like, as it settles and sits into your skin, it just like becomes one. It's like magic. I cannot make this up. Like, you can even see as it's sitting, they're going away more. Like, that is just crazy. At first I wasn't impressed, I'm not gonna lie. When I first put it on, the Chanel water tint, I was like, alrighty, $65 wasted. But as I like was walking around throughout the house that day, I was like, what? My skin looks flawless. Like, it literally looks flawless. So that is the completed look. Let me take my hair down. I might need to Alright, so I want to put on something nice and bright, put my hair down to fit my mood. But you guys, this is the completed look. It looks so freaking good. Like, it's just not giving that. This is a natural face. Like, you cannot tell me I'm not just cute. I wasn't born like this. I didn't wake up like this. I'm actually gonna zoom in so you guys can see my face, so I can show you it's unclockable. Okay, so let me bring you guys in. So you guys, this is the face up close. Okay, I'm gonna show you this side. You guys see I still have hyperpigmentation here. not the biggest deal. I've learned to live and deal with it. And then this is this side. Excuse this side, bro. Let's just cover that. This is this side. This is my better side. Like literally, like structurally, this is my better side. Anyway, so like this side just looks like a different person. Like, who is that? But yeah, this is the face. It looks so good. You guys can see the texture is giving skin. It doesn't look like I have product and layers on my face. It looks so good. So just take another look. So let me know what you guys think of this face routine. This is personally my go-to. It gets the job done. It looks great. It even photographs well, believe it or not. And most time natural looks don't, but this looks really good, and it's picking up great on camera as well. Also, I know a lot of you guys have tried the Chanel water tint. Comment down below if you like it, what you think of it. Let me know your thoughts, because I know a lot of you guys have been buying it, but I don't know what you guys are thinking about it yet. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.